This is the morning weather video update. This is for Tuesday, the 11th of July. I'm James Spann. Alabama's weather will stay mostly dry today. Heat levels creeping up. Many spots stayed in the 80s yesterday. We're expecting highs mostly in the low 90s today. We'll see mid 90s tomorrow. And scattered storms will be coming back later in the week. We'll check the upper air look early this morning, and typically this tells the story this time of the year. Got a pretty nasty heat bubble that is unfolding across Texas and the southwest United States. And that thing's going to sit there for the next couple of weeks. And there is a downstream trough over the eastern states. And that's helped to push a little surge of drier air into the northern two-thirds of Alabama. And nothing on radar this morning. And again, much of the state should be dry today. And because of the drier air, it's actually kind of cool in spots early this morning for midsummer. Look at Adiana. They've got 60, 63 for Cullman and Haleyville. Gadsden, 66. We'll take that. It's not bad for this time of the year. 70s down south, Mobile, 75, Montgomery and Dothan at 73. Check the watch warning map across the country. Early this morning, heat advisories for much of Texas and excessive heat warnings in effect for parts of the southwest and California underneath that strong ridge. Main chance of severe weather today across the country around the high plains back into parts of the Great Lakes. We do note a level 1 out of level 5 marginal risk of severe storms for the southwestern corner of the state, basically Mobile and Baldwin counties and parts of the Florida Panhandle. And again, it's not going to rain that much there today, but with the storms due form, they could be strong. But for most of Alabama, not a drop of rain today. This is tomorrow, the main chance of severe storms north and west of here. There is a marginal risk clipping the extreme northwest corner of Alabama. But again, a pretty decent chunk of the state will probably be dry. And then on Thursday, we note a marginal risk over basically the Tennessee Valley of North Alabama. We'll see scattered storms about, and where they do form over North Alabama, they can be strong. This is the larger risk on Thursday, a marginal risk from the Great Plains up into parts of the northeast United States. Here's a look at rain for the next 7 days. And again, these maps are very hard to put together in summer. We all know that. The average amounts about 1 inch for the state. This is between now and Tuesday morning of next week. In the tropics, really quiet. We've got that one little feature that is east of Bermuda. And the Hurricane Center giving this a 50-50 chance of becoming a subtropical or tropical depression or storm over the next 7 days. But this thing is basically in the middle of nowhere. And if it develops, it will move north toward colder water, and it won't last long. The bottom line is things are quiet. If you're beach-bound, no tropical trouble for the Gulf of Mexico, at least for the next 7 days. So model fans, here we go, the GFS. This is the 06 Z-Run. Ballot today at 4. And it got the heat bubble to the west over the southwest United States. And again, that thing's going to go nowhere. And we got the downstream trough, and should be a pretty quiet day today. We'll check the high-resolution HER, valid this evening at 6 o'clock. And if you're in Mobile or Baldwin, Escambia, Monroe, Washington, Clark counties, you might see a storm this afternoon. The southwestern counties of the state, but again, most everybody else dry with highs up in the low 90s. Tomorrow, moisture begins to feed up through the extreme western side of the state. Again, most of Alabama dry, the better chance of a storm near the Mississippi border and near the Gulf Coast. And even there, it's not going to rain all day, just the chance of a passing storm. And then Thursday, moisture increases statewide, and we go back to the typical summertime weather pattern. Hot, muggy, the chance of scattered showers and storms, mainly between 2 and 9 p.m. Highs low to mid-90s. And that's pretty much going to be the theme for Friday and the weekend. This is Friday, this is Saturday, and this is Sunday. And, of course, there's no way in advance of knowing exactly when and where the storms pop up. So if you got something planned outdoors this weekend, just watch radar trends and listen for thunder. Highs will stay in the low and mid-90s. Same thing on Monday, and this is a week from today. And again, these maps tell a better story this time of the year. This is Tuesday, the 18th. Got the heat bubble over the southwest United States, a vortex northeast of the Great Lakes. And again, no real change. Partly sunny with a chance of an afternoon storm in spots. Let's go out 10 days, and I don't like that now that southwestern ridge begins to shift east and expands. And if that's the case, it could be pretty hot here. But again, we're still on the eastern periphery of the most intense heat, and we'd see a few scattered storms if that's the case. Rain for Birmingham coming off the European ensemble. The numbers are coming down a little bit. The mean is now down to about 1.5 inches between now and the 27th of July. National Blend of Models, NBM. And again, you might want to shave a degree or two off these values. It's been running a little hot this summer, but you get the idea. Just typical hot, muggy July weather. Highs in the 90s, lows in the 70s. And the latest 8 to 14-day guidance. This is for July 18th through July 24th. Much of the contiguous United States in the red, meaning temperatures above average. Ooh, what a rainbow yesterday. Goodness. Kind of a stormy day for the Gulf Coast yesterday. This was taken down at Gulf Shores. That's a great shot. Full double rainbow. This popped up about 6:30, 7 o'clock last night. And I think everybody deserved that after kind of a stormy day. Didn't rain all day, but rained a pretty good chunk of the afternoon. Looks like the pot of gold is at the Hangout in Gulf Shores. And again, just a glorious sunset after those afternoon storms. I thought this video was kind of cool. This was taken up at Hayden in Blount County. You know, a deer's a pretty good swimmer. And that little fella there was just taking a dip. Everybody needs to cool down on a hot summer day. But that was taken yesterday. Always fascinating to watch those creatures swimming along. So that's it for the video this morning. I will be at Chelsea Middle School today to speak with the kids there in Camp Journey. That's a really, really good program that's put on by the Shelby County Sheriff's Department. Looking forward to that. And then let's see, tomorrow I will be at Fultondale, the Fultondale Public Library for their summer reading program. Had a great time, by the way, in Warrior yesterday. Thursday, going to be at Kirkwood by the River, big senior adult facility in the Birmingham Metro. Then Thursday night, I will be at Cedar Grove Baptist Church for their VBS. We wrapped ours up last month, but looking forward to seeing the kids in the program there. And then Friday, we'll be at the Jasper Public Library at 10 o'clock for a program there. Love these summer reading programs. And Saturday, we have a book signing in Cullman. We're going to Karma's Coffee Shop. That's a great coffee shop in downtown Cullman. We're going to be there between 9 and noon. And I do believe that Ari Hallmark will be joining us. Ari has a book about her experience. She didn't write the book. Ari just graduated from high school. She was a kindergarten student when April 27, 2011 happened. And she lost 5 family members. Very tragic. And I think that might be, to me, just kind of define the event, the tragedy of that day. But I believe she's scheduled to be there with us, and they will have her book available as well. But we'll have all the, whether T-shirts and the hats and the stuff like that. Again, it's 9 to noon at Karma's Coffee Shop in downtown Cullman. And, of course, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.